Hello children. So today we will see the first lesson from our scholarship mathematics, and the lesson name is the natural number and numbers. Okay, so as we all know that the natural numbers. So which are the natural numbers? Which are the natural numbers? The numbers, all the counting numbers. All the counting numbers are the natural numbers. For example, if I will write here group of the numbers, suppose here it is 1, 2, 3 and so on. Suppose 500 is there. All the numbers, then afterwards so many numbers are there in between them, and then these all numbers are there, 625. Then all numbers, set of all numbers 1 onwards, the set of all numbers is called as a natural numbers. Okay, so what I told you, what is natural number? A group of natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1000, 10,000, 10 lakh. So these all numbers are there. This is called as a natural numbers, and these numbers are infinite. Okay, means there is no end. These are the infinite numbers. Infinite numbers are there. There is a no limit. Then, so from this what we are understanding, the natural numbers are the numbers, okay, which are infinite, there is no limits. So all these numbers 1 onwards, all the numbers, counting numbers are called as a natural number. So tell me, which is the smallest natural number? The smallest natural number is 1. Okay, so what we are understanding from this? The smallest natural number, smallest natural number, which is the smallest natural number? That is 1. 1 is the smallest natural number. Okay. Now after natural number, we move towards the next point, that is the whole numbers. Whole numbers. So what are the whole numbers? Whole means all numbers. If you see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all numbers I took it here. But which number is not there? So the 0 is not there. So in a group of natural number, if we add 0, then this set of number is called as a which numbers? Whole numbers. Okay, 5 and so on. All the numbers, infinite numbers are there. These whole numbers are also infinite whole numbers are there. Okay, so whole number means the natural number. If we add the 0 in a natural number, set of natural number, then this is called as a whole numbers. Okay, now these are the whole numbers. Next point is the, tell me which is the smallest whole number then? The smallest whole number is, yes, correct, it is 0. Smallest whole number is, which is, it's a 0. Okay, now the next point is the, with the group of integers. So what are the integers? The numbers so here it is integers. Okay, now I will write here some numbers, then you will understand what are the integers. So first I will write here first I will write here 0. Yes, then I will write right side of 0 some numbers 4 and so on. Okay, and left side of number I will write some here numbers -1, -2, -3, -4, and these are the which numbers? These are the what? So here what I done, here I took the 0 at center. Yes, this is 0, and the right side of 0, if you notice this, you will notice that the right side of 0, your right side is the right side of your book. Okay, this thing you have to keep in your mind. So this is 0, and right side of 0, all which numbers are written here? All numbers are positive numbers. Okay, and if you see here the left side, then you will notice that all the left side of 0 I written all the negative numbers. Okay, so from this what we are understanding, this is written, whatever I wrote here is the group of integer, or it is the, these are the integers. Okay, so this is 0, then all positive numbers, all negative numbers is called as a integers. If you see here, then you will understand that natural numbers are integers, Yes, because here I written 1, 2, 3, 4 and all numbers are there. Those are what? Integers. Okay. If I took it 0 means whole numbers are also integers, means all whole numbers are integers. But integer is natural number? Yes? No. Why? Because all integers are not natural numbers. Okay, because here negative number and 0 I took it here, and the negative numbers and 0 is not included in the set of natural numbers. Same way, all integers are whole numbers? No, because those 0 and positive numbers are included in the whole number, but negative numbers are not there. So from this what we are understanding, that the all natural numbers are integer, all whole numbers are integers, but integers are not natural number. In all integers are not natural number, and all integers are not a whole number. Okay. Now we will write here integers are of two types, positive and the negative integers. Okay. Positive integers and here negative integers. Okay. So see here. Now what is positive integers? And what are negative integers? If you will see here, you will notice that here some numbers are there, those are positive. Okay, so these numbers are positive. So 1, 2, and one thing you know is that if plus 1 writing, then also okay, not written, then also okay, these numbers are positive only. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all numbers are there, these are positive integers. And negative integers, which are the negative integers? -1, -2, -3, -4, these are the negative integers. Okay, so this is the set, means all positive integers, all negative integers are included in the which integers. Now one point is there, then what is the sign of 0? So you have to keep, I think you knows only that 0 doesn't have any sign. 0 doesn't have any sign. After this, the next point is the even numbers. Next point is the even numbers. Okay. So what are the even numbers? So the natural numbers which are exactly divisible by 2. The natural numbers exactly divisible by 2 are called as which? Even numbers. Or if the unit place of a digit, the unit place digit, if the unit place digit is what? Even number. When it is? When there is a 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These numbers are there. At which place I told you? The unit place. These numbers are there in the unit place. Then the number is called as a even number. Okay. So here it is. This is the definition of even number. The next point is the odd number. Okay. This comparative study we will do here. Okay. So first we will write here odd numbers. So which are the odd numbers? The unit of a digit is the unit place of a digit digit is odd, means which are the odd numbers here? 1, 3, except this 0 is here, so next number is 1, 2 is here, 3, next number is the 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. If these numbers are there, which numbers I told you? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, at which place? Unit place of a number. Then the given number is odd number. Okay, what I said? Then the given number is odd numbers. Okay, so after this what we will see? The comparative study between even and odd. I will write here some numbers. Okay. So see here, I will write here some numbers. Suppose I wrote here a set of number 25, 936, 82, 49, 80, 807. So here I wrote some numbers. So from this, which are the odd and which are the even numbers? So we have to write here. So just now I told you that the numbers, and I think you know it very well, odd and even numbers, because you are in 8th standard now. The numbers having which number? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 at its unit place, then it is called as a even number. And other than these numbers means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If it is there, it is called as a odd number. Now we will check which place? The unit place of a number. So if you see here it is 5. So 5 is there, then it is a which number? It is a odd number. Now if you see this number, you will notice that here it is 6. So 6 if it is there, 6 if then it is divisible by 2. So 936 is which number? It is even number. Now next number is the 82. Check the unit place of a number. Yes, it is 2. And if 2 is there, means what? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 is there, then the given number is even number. And 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is there, then the given number is odd number. Okay, so here I will write this number will come in each set of a even number. So here it is 82. Okay, now next it is the 49. So 49's unit place is 9. So where this number will come? It will come in the correct, it is come in the odd number set. Next number is 807. So the unit place of a number contains 7. So where this number will come? It will come in the odd numbers set. So in this way we will divide the numbers even and odd. Okay. Now the next number we will see, that is the prime number. Next point is the prime numbers. Prime numbers. Okay. Suppose what are prime numbers? The numbers which are present in, simply we say that numbers which are present in its own table, only those are called as a prime numbers. Or the number other than 1 and divisible by 1 and by itself, then these numbers are called as a odd prime numbers. So first of all, what we have to do? See here the prime numbers. So prime numbers, if I will take 1 to 100 numbers. So 1 to 100 in number inside, one thing we have to keep in your mind, that is 1 is there. The number 1 here, the number 1 is not a prime number, okay, and nor a composite number. It is not a composite number. Okay, so just leave the 1. 1 is not a prime and not a composite number. So after 1, which is coming in the 1 to 100 inside? So 1 after which is coming 2. If you see the 2, then 2 is a number which is present in its own table only. Okay. Now 2 it will come in the prime number. Next number we will take 3. 3 is also present in its own table only, which 3 ones are 3. Next number is the 4. Okay. And that 4 is there. It is present in 4 is there. So 4 is present in more than 2 ones are 2. Again 4 ones are 4. Okay. 2 twos are 4. 4 ones are 4. These are the factors of 4. So this number is present more than one table, and that's why it is a this number prime. It is not the prime number, and if it is not a prime number, and if it is not a prime number, then it is a which number? It is a composite number. It is called as a composite numbers. Composite numbers. Okay. Now 4 over. The next is the 5. Okay. 5 is present in only 5 table. 5 ones are 5. So it is a prime number. 5 over then 6. 6. So 4 will come here. 6 is present in 2 3s are 6. Okay. 3 2s are 6. Then 6 ones are 6. So there are more than one factors are there for 6. Okay. And that's why it is a composite number. Understood? The 6 over the next number is a 7, and 7 is present, as you know that it is an odd number also, and 7 is present in its own table, and that's why it is a prime number. After 7, the next number is the 8. Okay. If you see 8, 8 is present in 4 2s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 8 1s are 8. So here how many? It is present in more than one tables, and so its factors are 4, 2, 8, 1, so on. So this will come in the composite. So from this what we are understanding, the number which is divisible by itself only, it is called as a prime number, and the numbers which has a more than one factor, these are called as a composite numbers. Okay, so next number is the 9. Okay, so 9 is present in 3 3s are 9. Okay, 9 1s are 9. So it also has the more than one factors, and that's why it is a composite number. Odd, even, prime, composite, these two are totally different concept from one another. Okay, so the next point is the 9 over then 10. 10 is present in which table? As you know that 10 is present in 2 5s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 10 1s are 10. But 10, so this is a which number? It is a composite numbers. Next is the 11. 11 is present in its own table only, 11 and 1. So here it will come 11 is a prime. So in this way we can find the composite number and prime numbers. 12. 12 is present in 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12, 2 6s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Next 12 1s are 12. So see, if you see here, you will notice that here it has so many what factors for this 12, and that's why it is a which number? It is a composite number. 13 is present in its own table only, so 13 1s are 13, so 13 will come here. In this way, the prime number and composite numbers are, we can separate from one another. Now we will see how many prime numbers are there in 1 to 100. 1 to 100 inside totally how many prime numbers are there? There are 25 prime numbers are present in the which 1 to 100. Okay. So these 25 numbers, which are those 25 numbers? So I will give you here these 25 numbers set. Okay, and these 25 numbers are there. Okay, and afterwards we will study these numbers. So here I will write the prime numbers from 1 to 100. So prime numbers. Okay, so prime numbers are 2. First is the 2, then 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, then afterwards 17, 19. If you see this, check all of you, these numbers are present in its own table only. 19, then 23, 29, then afterwards 31, 37, then 41, 43, 47, then next it is 53, 59, next it is 61, 71, 61, 67 and then 71, 67, 71, 73, 79, next it is 83, 89 and lastly 97. These are the prime numbers. If you count this, you will notice that these are, how many numbers are there here? These are 25 numbers are there. Now if you see this, you will notice that here in 1 to 10 inside, how many prime numbers are there? 4. These are the 4 prime numbers. Next, 11 to 20 inside, how many prime numbers are there? 4 prime numbers are there. Next, 21 to 30 inside, 2 prime numbers are there. 23, how many are there? 2 prime numbers are there. Next, 31 to 40 inside also, how many prime numbers are there? 2 numbers are there. Next, 41 to 50 inside, how many prime numbers are there? 33 prime numbers are there. Then 51 to 60 inside, 2 are there. 61 to 70 inside, how many are there? 2 are there. Next here 71 to 80 inside, how many are there? 30, 3 are there. Okay, and last this is 81 to 90 inside, 2 are there, and 91 to 100 inside, how many? 1 prime number is there. So if this number is there, if you keep in your mind as a mobile number 44, 22, 32, 23, 21, then you will never forget these numbers, and you will not do any kind of mistake whenever you are finding the prime numbers. Okay, so 44 means what? If you keep this number in your mind, you will understand that in 1 to 10 inside 4 prime numbers are there, then 11 to 20 inside 4 are there, then 22 are there, and with this also, in this number also, one more trick I will tell you. 44's half is 22. 44's half is 22. If you see this 32, you interchange the digits, you will notice that 32 is interchanging, then 23 means 2 is coming here, tens place, here unit place and tens place, and 3 means 32's opposite is the 23 and this 21. If you keep this number in your mind, you will not do any kind of mistake whenever you are writing the prime numbers. Okay, so how many prime numbers are there totally? I told you 25 prime numbers are there, and the set of prime numbers I wrote it here, and this is the number. If you keep it in your mind as a mobile number of your, then you will mobile number of prime numbers, then it is easy to understand and find out. You will not do any kind of mistake while finding the prime numbers. Okay, so these are the prime numbers. So what are the composite numbers? From 1 to 100 inside, except prime number, leave the prime numbers, and remaining numbers are called as a composite numbers. Okay, now from this what we are understanding, the smallest prime number is, which is the smallest prime number? Smallest prime number, which is the smallest prime number? 2. And it is also a even prime number, and only one even. If you see these numbers, you will notice that all the numbers are odd numbers except 2. So it is only, the smallest prime number is 2, and it is the only even prime number. Even prime number. Okay, so then this is smallest prime number, it is and it is also even prime number. And after that, which is the smallest odd prime number, then it will come the smallest odd prime number is 3. Okay, and it is 1 digit, and if 2 digit if we are taking, then it is the 11. Okay, and the biggest is the 97. So then next, by using this, what we will see some of the examples based on this today's teaching part. So first what we had seen, we seen at first the natural numbers, then whole numbers, integers, positive integer, negative integers, even number, odd number. Afterwards we had seen the next part, that is the which prime and the composite numbers. Okay, so based on this we will see some of the example. So first question is the what is the sum of, question number 1, what is the sum of, what is the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, suppose such a type of question will come in exam, then what you will do? What you will do? If you will add the all numbers from 1 to 100, odd numbers you will find, its addition you will do, then it is a time consuming process. So better than that, what we have to do here, better than this, I will tell you the formula for it, how to find. So first of all, tell me, in 1 to 100 inside, how many even numbers are there? In 1 to 100 inside, as you know that 50 are the which numbers? 50 numbers are even and 50 numbers are odd. Okay, and it was over in 5th scholarship also. If you don't know, no problem, then 50 even are there and 50 numbers are odd numbers are there. So totally how many? As you know that 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 odd, 4 even, 5 odd, 6 even, 7 odd, 8 even. So in this way alternate numbers are there, one odd and one even is present in 1 to 100 inside. So first of all, so if they told you what is the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 100, so at that time what we have to do, we have to, how many odd numbers are there? 50 odd numbers. So trick for this is that you just do the square of how many odd numbers are there? 50. So if you will do the 50 square, then 50 square is 5 square is 25, and if you give 00. So 2500 is the sum of all the odd numbers from 1 to 100. So if they gave you the options like this, okay, which is first option is suppose 5020, then second option is the 2500, third option is the 4900, any numbers they will give you, and fourth option is 521. So in this way this is the correct option. So if they are providing circles, they are giving here, and from that what we have to do, we have to circle, which is answer is 2500. So second numbers you have circle, you have to circle in this way. Okay, now we will see the next question. What is the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 50? Question number second. What is the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 50? 1 to 50. For this also, here it is also not necessary to write all the even numbers and do the addition of it. So for that what we have to do, here also I will tell you one trick. And what is that trick? The trick is that what we have to do here, first of all, tell me how many numbers are there in 1 to 50 inside, how many even numbers are there. As just I told you, 50, if 100 numbers are there, 50 are even, 50 are odd. So same if it is 50 numbers are there, then 50 inside 25 numbers are even, and 25 are odd numbers present. So what we have to find, these 25 numbers, what we have to find out, the sum. So for that what we have to do here, just how many numbers I told you? 25. So write here 25, and 25's next number we have to use. So 25's next number is the 26. If you do the multiplication of this both, what you will get the answer of this question. Okay, sorry. What we have to do? This two's multiplication. Its multiplication is the 650. If you do the multiplication, you will get the 650. So 650 is the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 50. See, how much? 150. 1 to 50 inside 25 numbers are there. 25's next number we have to take. 25's which number? Next number. Then you will get the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 50. Okay. So in this way you have to solve this. Next we will see the example. So next example is the, see here. What is the sum of all natural numbers? What is the sum of all natural numbers from 1 to 100? So here is the question, what is the sum of all naturals from 1 to 100? So how to solve this example? So for that also we have to use the trick. First of all, tell me how many numbers are there in 1 to 100? 1 to 100 inside, as you know that all of you, 100 numbers are present. How many numbers are present? 100 numbers are present. And which is the next number of 100? It is 101. And this, how many numbers are? 1 onwards we have to use this trick. If the 1 to 100 inside 100 numbers are there, its next number we have to take, and we have to divide this with the 2. Okay. So 2 ones are 2, and then 2 fives are 10 and has 0. And if you multiply this 101 into 50, you will get the answer, that is 5050 is the sum of all natural numbers from 1 to 100. So in this way we have to use the trick. So what I told you, when you have to find out the if you have to find out the sum of which odd numbers, what I told you, how many odd numbers are there from 1 onwards only, 1 onwards, then we have to do the 50 odd numbers are there. So you have to do the 50 square, you will get 2500 is the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 100. Now what is the sum of all even numbers? For that what we have to do, in 1 to 50 inside how many odd numbers are there, how many even numbers are there, that we have to find out. So 1 to 50 inside 25 odd numbers are, even numbers are there. So 25 is next number you have to take, and its multiplication is the sum of all even numbers from 1 to 50. If the question will come, what is the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 100? So for that what we have to do, how many numbers are there total, its next number we have to take and we have to divide it with the 2. Then you will get the required answer. So the next question is the, what is the, how to find out what is the difference of the sum of all even and odd numbers from 1 to 70. So question is the, so what is the difference of the sum of all even and odd numbers from 1 to 11 to 70? So first of all tell me, 11 to 70 inside total how many numbers are there? If you count 11 to 70 inside, 1 to 70 inside 70 numbers are there, and from that 1 to 10 if we cancel, then total numbers how we will get here? 60. From that 60, 30 are odd, 30 numbers are odd, and 30 are even numbers are there. Okay, these are even and this is odd number. So if you see in 1, 2, 3 inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in between these two, what is the difference? The difference is 1's difference is present. And same way, if 30 odd and 30 even numbers are there, then its difference it will count. Then what is the difference of it? Is the difference between the, if 60 numbers are there, its difference is 30. 30 is the difference, okay, because the difference is 1 only. If you see here 60 numbers are there, and if you subtract each number from it, then you will get the answer. The difference is 30. If they told you have to find out the difference between 1 to 50, then total how many numbers are there here? 50 numbers are there. From 50 inside 25 are odd and 25 are even numbers, okay. So the difference between them is also how much? 25, because one even and odd if we do the subtraction, so the answer is 25. So depends on it what we have to find out. In this way we have to find out the difference if they are asking the difference. Next point we will take, the very easy and small point we will take, that is the multiplicative inverse and additive inverse. Multiplicative and additive inverse. Multiplicative and additive inverse. So what is multiplicative and additive inverse? If I will write here 4. So 4's multiplicative inverse is 1 upon 4. Means what we have to do here? It's a reciprocal we have to take. Okay. Then next, if we will, I will tell you 5 by 4. It's multiplicative inverse or reciprocal also we can say for it. 4 by 5. 9 upon 5 and 9 upon 5. So its multiplicative inverse is 5 upon 9. So in this way these are the multiplicative inverse. I think it was over for you in the school also in the last standard. And one more thing that I will tell you, the sum of the multiplication of a number and its multiplicative inverse. The multiplication of a number and its multiplicative inverse is how much? It is always 1. 4 get cancelled with 4, 5 get cancelled with 4. So 1, 1. So here it is 1. If we do the multiplication, then you will notice that always the number and its multiplicative inverse and multiplication is always 1. So here 9 upon 5 into 5 upon 9. Its answer is also 1. This thing you have to keep in your mind. And next point is the additive inverse. So what is the additive inverse? Suppose I will write here minus 9. Its additive inverse is plus 9. 7, its additive inverse is minus 7. 50, its additive inverse is minus 50. 85, its additive inverse is minus 85. Same way, minus 19, 90, its additive inverse is plus 90. So these are the things that we had studied today. So today we will start here only, and the next point of this lesson we'll see in our next lecture. So okay, thank you.